Now you know very well some part of how to see the results of the analysis. So just try to understand all these things again once more. Okay, just go to display, and if I want to see the reaction at the base of the structure, so go to force stress diagram, support or spring reaction. Just click over this. So load cases means what, all the load patterns will be available here, under which load pattern how much the load is coming, that all you can see here. Then go to load combination. Then I would like to see the result under the load combination. Now I want to see by the arrow, and if in FZ direction, say apply. Is it visible? Under the each load, each column, you will have some reactions, some base reaction, that is the reaction at the foundation level. Hello. Yeah, and these reactions are actually needed for the design of your foundation. Okay, if you want to see the result in tabulated form, check these options, say apply. So these results will be in tabulated form. If there is some problem by looking the results, you can go with the toggled view, prospective toggled view. Some improvement will be there in your result. It means in the result, in the viewing the result, by looking over, there is another angle to look your model. Just click over toggle view. Is it okay? Hello. Yeah. So it is not meaning that your result will change, only the view is going to change. By another view by another angle, you can look your model, you can see your result. Is that okay?
If you want to learn complete ETAP software and want to become a practicing structural engineer, so wait for what? Pick up your phone and contact with us at 8857891345.
Yeah, so this is actually the base reaction. These all are the base reactions, and we have discussed about this in the practice model. What are the how this factor load combination result will come. That is the addition of your service, addition of your dead load reaction, addition of your live load reaction, addition of your superimposed dead load with the multiplication of 1.5. Have you remember that? Hello. Yeah, so that all I have covered in the previous sessions in the practice model. So in this way you can see more clear view of your result. Okay, just close this. Now go to plan and go to first story. Okay, now I would like to see the forces in each column, and to verify whether the analysis is perfectly done or not. Okay, very important. Before after the completion of analysis, you have to check the model or analysis whether is perfectly done or not. Is there analysis error or not? To check that, go to analyze, and here last analysis run log. Just click over this option. Just take the bar on the top and just move from top to bottom and find is there any error. Let me know if you catch the warning error type of intimation like this as linear static case. In this format you will get the warning message. Analysis complete. Is there any warning or analysis error? Hello. No warning, no error is there, means our model has been perfectly completed its analysis. There is a proper load transfer between each structural element. So we are okay. It's good for us because there is no analysis error. Okay. Now next, I would like to see the reaction in each columns. So how to see? Just go to display, go to force stress diagrams and frame results. Frame peer spindle result. Just click over this, and under the factor load combination, I would like to see the axial force in each columns. Okay, just say apply. Just close this. So as beam will not have any axial force, so as you can see, very negligible, 0.7 point. So beam will not be subjected to axial force, you know very well. Beam will be subjected to transverse loads. Okay, so just forget this. Go to elevation. I would like to see the elevation along this line. along this line. So I think this is the grid line 5. Just right click on the window and set grid system visibility. So it is grid line 5. Okay, go to elevation, go to grid line 5, say apply. Now see, the column forces is going to increase from top to bottom. Is it correct? Hello. At the at the fifth story it is very less. At the fourth story, okay, at the fifth story is less. For third, fourth it is going to increase, then going to increase, then going to increase, and likewise the force is going to increase. Hello. Is that okay? So these all the load transfer from top to bottom along the column. I hope you understood. Now if you want to see the result in tabulated form, then go to display, go to show table, and once you click on show table, so all the model data will be available here. Everything about your work you can find in this display option. So all the definition of your model is available here. Everything about the joint, about the material property, about the section property, about everything will be available in the model definition. If you have completed your analysis, then analysis section will be available here with all its results. And if you have completed your design, then design section will be available here. Here design section is there, but in this section you will not be able to find any result because we have not designed our structure. We only have completed the analysis. So nothing you will be able to find here. No doubt title is there, but under the title nothing will be there. Okay, so forget this. And if you have not performed the analysis, so this analysis section will not be there. Okay, let's check. Just unlock your model. Say okay. Then go to display, go to show table. Analysis section is there. Is there any analysis section? No, because we have not analyzed our structure. Model is there, design is there. आप बोलेंगे कि डिजाइन फिर क्यों है वहां पर? सो डिजाइन ऑप्शन है, बट उसके अंदर आपका डिजाइन कुछ डेटा आपको मिलेगा नहीं. इज दैट ओके? या जस्ट क्लियर कैंसल दिस. नाउ रन एनालिसिस. जस्ट click over this run analysis. Yeah, it's done. Our model has been analyzed and is giving the result. So as you can see, one another check, as our structure is subjected to gravity load only, so there will the lateral deformation will not be there. आपका बिल्डिंग कैसे सब्जेक्टेड है? ओनली द ग्रेविटी लोड. ऊपर से लोड जितने भी एक्ट हो रहे हैं डाउनवर्ड, देयर इज नो एनी लैटरल लोड. सो आपका डिफॉर्मेशन किस डायरेक्शन में होगा? इस डायरेक्शन में होगा या फिर वर्टिकल डायरेक्शन में होगा? हेलो, वर्टिकल. अंडर द लोडिंग योर स्ट्रक्चर इज गोइंग टू डिफॉर्म. सो आप यहाँ पर देख सकते हो कि आपका डिफॉर्मेशन नॉर्मल लेवल से हर स्लैब क्या हुआ है? नीचे हुआ है. इज इट ओके? इज द लेवल, इज द लेवल. आर यू गेटिंग? टॉप पर आपको ज्यादा यहाँ पर देखिए.
If you want to learn complete ETAP software and want to become a practicing structural engineer, so wait for what? Pick up your phone and contact with us at 8857891345.
Yeah, so that's another check that your analysis is done correctly. Now it's done. So in this way you can see the axial force in your column. Again go to display and shortcut is what? Just click over this display frame, just click over this. So same option will be appearing here. Axial force say apply. So your axial force is going to increase from top column to bottom column. Okay, now next, suppose you want to see the result in the tabulated form. So go to display, go to show table, and in the analyze element output, just click over element output, then the frame output, then column forces. I want to see the column forces, say okay. So in the tabulated form all the result will be appearing here. Okay, so see, story level is there, column is there, column label, column C1, C2, 3 up to 8, unique name, output case means the load combination. Just right click over. So suppose I would like to see the load result under the factor load combination only. Check this, So the result will be updated. The result will be for only factor load combination. And these are the stations. You know very well what does mean by the station. Hello, I have discussed this point. हाँ, अभी आप अगर जिसको नहीं समझ में आ रहा है, मैंने बहुत डिटेल में इसको डिस्कस किया है. जस्ट रिफर द प्रैक्टिस मॉडल. आई हैव डिस्कस इन डिटेल ऑल दिस पॉइंट्स. ओके, हेलो. Yeah. So for the column, we need to look the result for the zero station. Station means what? The results at different points. This is a particular column. So it has will give the result at the top point. It has will give the result in between of height of the column, and it has will give the result at the base. So always we look for the result at the base. Okay. Just clear this. Just go to station. Just right click. Just equal to put 0. Say apply filter. So for the result 0 for the factor load combination for all the columns. Okay, we are going to see the result. So these all are the results. How much axial load is coming, how much shear force is coming along 2, along 3, how much torsion is there, how much movements are there. So that all things, all results will be available here for the column. Just close this, go to plan, go to first story. And now I would like to see only the bending moment diagram, bending moments of all the beams. So just go to display here again, and I would like to see the moment. Okay, which axis, along which axis I have to look for the moment for the beam? Exactly, major axis for the moment for the beam, it is 3 3. So check this option along 3 3, say apply. Is it visible? So this is a bending moment diagram. So as we have successfully assigned and perfectly assigned the releases to all the secondary beams. So as it is secondary beam, just right click over this. So make sure that at the end there should not be movement. So it is 0 0, okay, because we have assigned the release. On the right side is 0, and we will have the maximum movement at the mid of the span, in between of mid of span. Hello. Yeah, 17.81, some movements are there. Okay, so these are the bending moment diagram. Bending moment diagram for all the beams. So by just looking over the bending moment diagram, you can judge that is there any error in your analysis? Is there any mistake while defining the primary beam and secondary beam? So that all things you can understand here. Okay, as these were the simply support point, but what we have done, we have not taking the releases here. Hello, एक्चुअल में क्या है, ये आपका बीम है, ये आपका एक्चुअल में बीम है पूरा कंप्लीट. ओके, हम लोगों ने क्या किया, एक बीम यहाँ से लाकर रखा हुआ है और एक बीम यहाँ से लाकर रखा है. एक्चुअल में क्या उनसे सपोर्ट है, ये सिंपली सपोर्ट है. हेलो, एक्चुअल में ये सेकेंडरी पॉइंट है, but what we are going to do, we are not going to release the movement over the continuous support. Okay, so that's why we are getting the negative movement here. Is it visible? Over the continuous support you will have the negative movement, and due to that negative movement you need to provide the reinforcement at the top. I will discuss it later, position of the reinforcement. Okay, so this is what this is all the bending moment diagram. This is a secondary beam. This is secondary beam. Just right click over this and left check. On the left side no movement, on the right side no movement. Okay, good. So this is secondary beam. So this is the propped cantilever beam. At this end there will be the zero movement. At the support there will be the maximum movement. Just right click over this. So it is what? It is the propped cantilever. Zero and maximum. Is that okay? So this is what? This is all about the bending moment diagram and bending moments and maximum and minimum movements in your beam. So this is the bending. If you want to see the shear force, so just check this option, click over this and look the result for the shear to say apply. Under the factor load combination, this much shear force is going to act over your all beams. That you can also check. Yeah. Now the last and the most important torsion. Let's find how much torsion you are getting in your beam. Okay, just click on apply. So see, this much torsion you are getting, and that's not actually needed to consider you in your design, in your actually we can say design. we can neglect this torsion. Yeah, so we can neglect this torsion. So how to neglect this torsion? Because this ultimately requires more shear reinforcement. Hello, this torsion will not going to affect your flexural reinforcement.
If you want to learn complete ETAP software and want to become a practicing structural engineer, so wait for what? Pick up your phone and contact with us at 8857891345.